Hello, guys and girls. My name is Steven, and I'm one of the proposers of the Catalyst Compass project. And we want to reform the current voting system by delivering a standalone website where our potential voters can get a clearer overview of all the proposals from the current fund period. And proposals on our website shall be assessed in more detailed categories by the CAs and are given a summary by the VCAs so that each proposal will have a general overview, understandable for possibly every voter. And depending on the required technical knowledge, each proposal shall receive an in-depth analysis with all the technical details and requirements for those with the respective technical interest and knowledge. And the problem that we want to approach is that with 70 proposals in Fund 5, we have already reached an extent that is not manageable for the average voter. There is a need for categorization because each voter has his or her own interests of how the Cardano blockchain shall be used or developed. And therefore, we want to deliver a pre-selection and categorization of the current proposals on our own clearly shaped website. And we already cooperate with other current proposals like the Cardano Smart Voting or the Cardano Catalyst TV. So check out these proposals too. We may try to hook up with other promising proposals from this fund period to merge with them in order to make a big step in the direction of having the best possible assessment and presentation methods so that voters do their vote properly with the highest degree of information that is necessary. And we are currently a group of about 10 people, but we're already, as I said, cooperating with other proposals to establish a comprehensive project. We need more active members to process our proposal and convert all the ideas into reality. So you're welcome to join our team, co-create and support our project by implementing the already existing ideas and even introduce your own visions to our project. We always stay open-minded about new ideas. And finally, we want to merge with the CAs and the VCAs to let them assess and summarize the proposals on our website. And of course, they will get allowances for all their effort from the fundraising pool. We want to establish as a non-profit organization to stay neutral, unbiased, and fairly when assessing proposals. Furthermore, the results of our analyses shall be communicated to users and voters openly, so everyone interested in the proposals can take the information he or she wants to know. Incentives and allowances for the effort of CAs, VCAs, and all the other people contributing to this project shall be taken from the fundraising budget. And when this budget finally will be exhausted, we can draw on potential donations and or have to go into another fundraising challenge, depending on how much feedback we will receive and how many people will see our project as a useful tool that should be continuously supported financially. So if you're interested, join our Discord server and become a member of our team. Everyone is welcome, every idea is welcome. That makes the Cardano voting system easier accessible for everyone. And check out our cooperating proposals by Cargo Cult Programming and Miatron 2. And thank you for your attention.
Hello, welcome to our pitch presentation. We are the two main reveal teams. First of all, we would like to introduce ourselves. We are the Vietnamese community which researching on and assessing catalyst projects in the Cardano ecosystem, and we have been doing this for all of the funds, all of the previous funds. So as the world moving closer to the blockchain technology and the blockchain technology are developing ecosystems such as Cardano, we see huge demand in investing and finding information. But there are obstacles for these communities that they have language barriers, they have insufficient voting methods, and there are a lot of scams to be aware of. So we have our solution here is to provide them a toolkit which later funds rebuilding a D apps or a website to offer services for Vietnamese investors and project researchers to read and understand submitted proposals. Our guiding method is to use our social media channels at Telegram and offer them a guiding documents for them to make Excel sheets that they will assess the projects themselves. So by using these spreadsheets and we store the data on the Google Cloud and then analyze them and making the final reports for the whole funds, we see this is a very easy, fast, and fair, also accurate way of doing this. So while CA's committee advisors are doing this method, they receive two types of score. Once they join our committee, is that they have their EP score, experience power score, and the AR scores. Each of these will be rewards on the efforts through the funds that we are calling in the Catalyst projects. Our team expertise consists of two people, Mr. Trần Thanh Đức and me, Bu Quang Minh. We have been assessing projects in funds 4 and 5 and have different roles in order to maintain a good community in Vietnam. There are also our key members that we have from our referral who support us in human resource. Our plans for the next 3 months is to reach the community size of 200 Vietnamese people and let them be into a detailed stage. For our next 6 months, we expected to have an English versions of our D apps or our websites and have our first 100 members in English community. And we'll reach the non-English versions of our services in the next 12 months, maybe in Japanese or in Koreans. So we expect that there will be 1,000 more members to come in. Our required budgets it's 12,000 requested dollars. So we will spend these into salary to support CAs, YouTube editors, family admins, our CAs rewards and proposal translations, also the reserve. Our key metrics and ROI targets are new members rates, new assessment registration rates, member satisfactions, and experience powers. Also, community size growth or all score into different criteria. For example, we have our table here to predict or to have in mind the milestone that we're targeting of. For example, we have our total target users here um, from 50 to 1,000, and we have our increasing rate of 100% to 25% as these funds are going. So we really expect the EP level to be as high as 500. So we have more reliable assessments with the better result that maybe come out. And our group member is expected to range from the 3 to 5 score, which is okay and incredible, to have about 305,000 plus members. So in summary, we are a community in Vietnam. We have our missions that bringing voting into Vietnam and to the international community with our technology to better the Cardano ecosystem. Thank you for listening.
Hello, I'm Kendrick from the USA. I'm leading a project to design and simulate voting influence. My partners are Andre from Brazil and Megan from Cameroon.
So what's really guiding us in this proposal is trying to tackle the question of which voting system influences balance. I've heard a lot of conversations. I've been a part of a lot of conversations within the Catalyst community about how can we really improve this voting system. I've heard some people that are strong advocates for one person, one vote, but at the same time, I think that a lot of people also want to see some kind of reward for having been with Ada for so long and maybe having a little bit more in their wallet. So what we're trying to come up with is a way to find a balance between the two.
Yeah, that's great. And I'll be responsible for the design and simulation of voting algos that increase voting diversity and provide flexibility for project funding.
I'm Kendrick Nelson. I'm the founder of VoteTrack, and my role will be to lead the team and provide modeling of the complex voting system.
I'm André Vilela from Universidade de Pernambuco, and I'll be working on computer simulations and mathematical design.
And my name is Megan Hess. I'm joining this team from WADA, West Africa Decentralized Alliance. And I actually met these two through IdeaScale. I had put in a separate proposal to just focus on the budget aspect, but we're joining together to kind of address a couple of different concerns and hopefully improve the voting system. I'll be in charge of communication and also involving the community as part of this, because that's very important to us that we have the community's voice in this decision as well.
Our objectives and return on intent are threefold. Under Fund 4, we are currently funded to look at the diversified voting influence methods, and we've identified quadratic and square root methods as important ways to balance voting influence. Under Fund 6, we're proposing to design and simulate these methods so we can understand better the dynamics of these voting systems, and then also incorporate a more lenient funding mechanism so that proposals are not cut off just because of small differences. And then we are also putting in a challenge for Fund 7 to actually build and prototype a voting system that balances influence. So we hope you'll join us in empowering the community's voice.
Yes, thank you. Obrigado pelo seu tempo e por sua atenção.
Merci beaucoup pour votre attention.
Hello everyone, my name is Mi and I'm from Vietnam.
My name is Tien. I am from Vietnam. We are part of Cardano Eastern Town Hall and also a moderator, translator of the Vietnam Town Hall.
Is it exciting that Cardano has spread its wings to East Asia and create more opportunities and roles to equalize the community and build up the decentralization system? It connects East Asia with the world.
Cardano project is growing fast with the number of proposals increasing double every fund. If we could optimize the voter from idea holder, the chance you get fund for your project is higher, especially when the majority of idea holder is in Asia.
However, there is a language barrier for those non-native English-speaking countries. It is difficult for them to fully understand the insight of the proposal and might easily overlook them and only vote along with the route.
Our proposal is connecting Asia voter and proposer, and its goal is to establish a process, format, and even state for voter and proposer onboarding to bring the voter and proposer close together, and by building trust between them, it can be approached in many ways. Help idea holder understand why it's important to vote, give a translation guideline, socialize content, and conduct a routine survey.
So I believe there will be many efficient ways to achieve the goal, and you might be the one to bring it up. Help us improve decision-making across Eastern Hemisphere by making catalyst voting more accessible. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name's Philip Koo and I'm from a group called Cardano AIM, which is a group of community advisors in the Catalyst community. I'm here to present to you our voter tool concept. This is the voter tool inside IdeaScale, voter tool-AIM. You can find it there in IdeaScale. And the idea is that this tool is designed to help people with the voting process. At the moment, there's idea scale where you can read about proposals, and there's the voting app where you go and actually do a vote. But the connection between the two was a little bit strenuous. So we actually pre-built this tool, and it's been used quite extensively in Fund 4 and 5, but it was built off our own backs. And now we're looking to experiment with the concept of, if the community enjoys this tool, then maybe they'll support us with funding for it. We're looking for $9,790 to help us, and there's details about the split up of that. Basically, the tool allows you to search based on information provided in idea scale, as well as the details that are given by the CA community as they review, assess the proposals. So it's a fully usable tool at the moment, and at the end of the Fund 6 QA process, we'll include the Fund 6 details. So you can actually go here, click on different challenges. Here we're in the Developer Ecosystem Challenge, and it has various pieces of information. And then you can sort this information depending on what's interesting to you, say requesting budget, the cheapest or most expensive. And you can then go and look at this proposal, for instance, just picking the most expensive one here, see the number of advisors that have reviewed it. This is now a feature being added into the official voter app, but at the time this was an idea that's been borrowed from this tool. You can go in here then, and you can also go and read the reviews. This information wasn't currently easily available. Now you can easily see it using the voter tool. So the voter tool URL is up here. It's Cardano Catalyst, and that's cattle.st, but Cardano Catalyst.st/voter tool. We also have a proposal to translate this into different languages. This is voter tool translations, also being done by the AIM team. Again, information is available here. We're looking for a total of $3,650 for this, and basically it's to translate it using machine translation and a little bit of human translation to actually translate and update the page. So actually go to the, all this would be in native language, and we're looking at 6 main languages, those being, where are they? Spanish, Japanese, French, Russian, Chinese, and Portuguese. And in the future, we look to add more languages. So we appreciate your support for these 2 AIM proposals, and look forward to seeing you in the vote. Thank you for your attention.